Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jeff of the Silver Sailors. How are you doing today? We're down here at Pier 32 Marina, and today we're just going to give you a quick overview of the deck of the boat and the interior, so we hope you enjoy. I'll start off by panning across the marina offices down here at Pier 32, which are just beautiful, and we'll come across just to give you an idea of the marina itself, and we'll take a look there and across the marina. And I'll start right at the foredeck of my boat, actually right at the bow. And this is the bow of the boat with our anchored windlass. And I'm going to turn our camera around here a little bit to give you a perspective looking back from the bow of the boat. So you can see what she looks like, get an idea from the foredeck. And we'll look up the mast. We have a double spreader mast, as you'll see in a second. It's a 61-foot mast made by Isomat in France, which is pretty good quality mast, pretty beefy. So that's our mast, and we'll come back down, and I'm going to head back on the port side of the boat here, and I'm going to go make myself way around the shrouds here up front. You'll see we have one of the hatches right here open up for fresh air leading down to the interior of the boat. So I'll make my way around these shrouds, and we'll come back towards the cockpit area. This is our Dodger, and the Dodger actually has some really good, what's called, instead of isinglass, which is what they typically use, this is actually Strataglass, which is a little bit tougher and harder composite plastic. So we'll come back to the aft of the boat, and you'll see we have the dinghy. As everybody knows, his name is Ludwig, off our stern davits here. And this is the cockpit area. This is the helmsman's seat over here, and this is the wheel, the helm, and that's where I'm usually sitting. However, in our last sail, Andrea was at the helm on our sail on San Diego Bay. So this gives you an idea of what our cockpit looks like. A little fog bell over there, and as I turn around, I'm going to come down toward the companionway and meet Andy, my lovely wife. And I'm going to bring the camera down here and head down to the companionway. And there's Andy. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Welcome
Hi.
aboard.
Thank you.
Come on down.
Okay. And I'm heading down the companionway. And we're coming in. And as soon as I get down to the bottom of the companionway, on my port side right here is a big double berth, which will sleep two people pretty comfortably, as long as I like being close. And then we have our instrumentation right there. We have our electrical panel and our nav station. And then if I bring you around to the other side, which is the starboard side of the boat, we have our galley area. That's our big refrigerator back there. It's an Adler Barber inside there. And we have a propane stove, which is made by Galley Made. And we have our double sink. And of course, what do we have there?
Our wine bottle holders.
Oh, our wine rack, yes. That's why we bought the boat. That sold the deal right there. So I'm going to come around and just give you an idea. Here's the main salon area. And we'll start off again. We're on the port side here in front of the nav station. Looking back, this is our white ultra leather settee. And we have right down here in the center is our dining table, which folds out on each side, which makes a quite sizable table. And then our starboard settee over here with our octopus pillow and our 32-inch flat screen Samsung TV. And then once again, just panning across just to give you some perspective. So honey, why don't you move forward and let everybody know what's up front.
Let's show you guys the shower.
Okay. I'm going to follow you.
Port side. if you open this door, it will lead you to our head
Okay.
and our shower.
Okay, well, give everybody a view of
Hi,
that.
how are you?
Oh, there she is, right there, peeking through. Okay, there's a port right there, and we have our little stainless steel sink and the head, and then right over here is the shower area with another port, and there's the shower. And then there's another door on this side here where Andy just came in from the V-berth area. So it's two doors here. So let me pull out.
And it makes it really nice. So if you have two couples sailing, you can each enter the head from a separate direction.
Absolutely.
Then on this side, what we have is our other selling feature for me. It's a built-in vanity, which you'll see in a minute. And a
Very
nice
cool. Swiveling seat,
area
very cool.
that
Yep.
pulls in and out for
Okay.
storage.
Okay.
And then this is our V-berth,
Okay.
which is also very comfortable. It has a hatch overhead to
Okay.
allow lots of fresh air and plenty of ventilation.
Excellent.
So I'm
Okay.
going to just move over this direction
Okay.
so you can get a good shot
I'll
of the V-berth.
slip up front here to the V-berth. And again, there is the swivel seat she was speaking of. And then if we just right over to the right here, you'll see a full vanity with lights on each side. So the ladies can put on their makeup and jewelry and get ready for an evening. And then here's the V-berth right here. And we have ports, and there's the hatch she was speaking of. And then we have another couple of little ports right here. And I'm going to turn completely around. And actually we have a nice little hanging locker right there as well. And as I turn around, I'm heading aft again towards the companionway again, where Andy is waiting. I'll head back again. And we'll take another look and swing around here. And you'll notice one of the little custom features here was when they built the boat, the original owner had this mirror made with the name Beethoven, which was kind of cool. And then another thing, we have these really nice little oil lamps made in England. We have 3 of those, one there, and then we have one over here by the nav station, as you can see right here, which is kind of cool. And then we have one overhead over the double berth. So it's nice at nighttime. You know, we don't have to turn on the hot lights in the boat. We just fire up the oil lamps, and it makes for a really nice ambiance. So once again, this is the interior tour of Beethoven, along with my lovely wife Andrea.
Thank you all for joining us on this tour, and we hope to see you aboard soon.
Thanks again, everybody.